Hi everybody, today I'm here on behalf of Bollywood Royal. My topic for today is Bollywood under the scanner. Well, right from the SSR case to JNU to protests of any kind in the country, drugs, B-Town has always been under the scanner and the talking point. The news has it that the IT department has broken into the homes and offices of big celebrities of the entertainment industry in Mumbai and Pune. What is surprising is it's not just one or two, but almost 22 to 23 celebrities who have been raided by the IT department because they have evaded taxes. Now, how surprising is this? Because all these big shots and big celebrities that we all who are our big heroes, we can say, or who the general common man looks up to as their idols, all of them live in these big plush societies, high-rise buildings. They have got the best of the best cars. You will see them almost everywhere in town, whether throughout the day you can spot them in the biggest restaurants or the biggest gyms around town, and all the time they are seen in the best ways. But the biggest worry or the biggest surprise today is they have been under the scanner for evading tax. Now, if we just take two of our big celebrities of the day who have already come into the limelight, Anurag Kashyap and Taapsee Pannu. Now, Anurag Kashyap has already been in the news for his controversy around Payal Ghosh and many other cases like the JNU protests or any other protests which were in the country, where he's been the forerunner in these cases. He has stood up, whether it was the CAA, whether it was the JNU with Payal Ghosh or any other case. Well, Anurag Kashyap today lives in one of the biggest and the most posh areas of Mumbai in one of the best buildings. And if this person is under the IT scanner, then we really wonder why this person has been evading taxes. Because such taxes, such people, such personalities, if they start evading taxes, how will the economy run? The country has already been under a crisis due to the COVID-19. But even then, did you ever read or hear about a celebrity, an A-lister, who didn't have ration at home or who was having problems? No. It was just the common general man, whether it was traveling from one state to the other or whether it was his daily expenses. It's always the common man who is getting hit hard. It is a request actually to these high shots that you should do your duties, because this is where you are responsible as a citizen. The next person, Taapsee Pannu. She's such a versatile actress. She's got so many films on the floor. It's not that she's handicapped or doesn't have any projects on. Taapsee is one talking point of B-Town when it comes to acting. She's again under the scanner for IT tax evasion. And the IT department has raided into her home, has been running to her offices and trying to find out why Taapsee has evaded tax. Now, Taapsee is another character who is quite intriguing and on the social media, because time and again we have seen Taapsee and Kangana Ranaut always at a war of words. Whether it's again the SSR case which took place last year, for which actually no proper conclusion has come as yet of the case. Whether it was nepotism in the industry, which Kangana spoke about, and again Taapsee revolted. Whether it was the drugs, whether it was the mafia, whether it is the farmers' protest, anything and everywhere, it's always been Kangana versus Taapsee Pannu. And again, like usual, these two celebrities have been at a war of words against each other, one supporting, one against. And time and again, we have seen that generally when two loggerheads are at work, the conclusion is hard to find. Another very important and eminent entertainment or production house, we can say, is Kwan, which is under the tax evasion. Now, most of the Bollywood A-listers are under this huge production house, and these A-listers are the important people of the society, because it's the entertainment industry or the film industry weighs down heavy on them. They are the ones who take the highest fees. They are the ones who get the cream of all the films get the cream of what they want, which director they want to work with, which co-star they want, even the hairdressers, even the cars in which they travel, or where they will stay, put up during their shoots. Everything is decided. So when they are paid so well, when they are doing everything in such a manner that the payments form is so huge and it's so elaborate, then why have they evaded taxes? This is the most surprising point and the topic for why I'm speaking in this manner today. Because logically, if these big shots evade taxes and get away, then what about the common man? What about the general public who's working 24/7 just to make ends meet at their homes? And when they evade taxes, huge penalties are upon them. Huge, I mean, we have read news where people have come to the point of suicide because they are unable to pay their taxes or because they have heavy loans on their head. I wonder where these big celebrities, whether they really ever think about the common man in this way. Because if a celebrity talks in favor of the present political scenario, let's say if we just take the CAA or the farmer protests which have been going on in the country for quite some time, or even the vaccination drive, if you take it, if any celebrity or a high-profile A-lister talks about in favor of the government policies or even tries to make it a point that, you know, that their voice is reached out to the masses, then let me tell you, my dear friends who all are listening to me, these people are backlashed, they are badly trolled, and then there comes a point when they are just tight-lipped and they sit back. It's quite a strange scenario because it's a select group in the society which always is coming up with freedom of speech and we have a freedom to express. Why are we being suppressed? Is this the way the government runs? Blah, 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 blah. You know, they just go on and on and on. So the entertainment industry has always been a point of target because, let me tell you, it's not because the people who are in the entertainment industry are the only ones who are talented, but it's because they are there because of the common man. So if you guys, if you people stop paying your taxes and start playing up with the economy on the whole, because it's you people who take the cream, who take the biggest bulk money, whether it's from the banks, you get the best of the loans, whether it's your prices, you get paid well, in any format, whether it's the designers, the best designers are, you know, putting their money on you, but still, you are the people who are not paying. So, have you ever thought about it when these common people, the general public, they look up to you as stars, as directors, as producers, any of the big houses, you know, every common person will have a dream of meeting one of the big A-listers, whether it's a celebrity, whether it's a director, whether it's a producer. Everyone wants to either take a picture or have a selfie or even have seen you somewhere. Look at the position that the entertainment industry holds in general in India. And it won't be long before we will have a section of society on what I'm speaking today coming up and saying, well, so and so have been framed because they have not spoken in favor of the government. And we'll have big TV debates on this where section of society, you know, it'll be this versus this, and why Anurag Kashyap or why Taapsee Pannu or why so and so, why only these people have been taken is because they have not voiced their opinion in favor of the government. They have always spoken against the government. So this is the reason, and this is what the government has done to trap them. Now this is where viewers like you have to become alert, because it's not this, my dear friends. It's always been that these people get away, become soft targets when they should not be soft targets, because these people are very responsible people, not just for the film fraternity, which is a beautiful industry, the film industry. It's an entertainment industry. We value our entertainment industry. We are proud of our entertainment industry because we are Indians. It's not really fair that if these big celebrities, these A-listers, get away all the time with what they are doing, because these people have always been on the pedestal where whatever they do, whatever sense of fashion also they follow, the way they sip their coffee is also being taken as a trend. So my dear A-listers, my dear entertainment industry personalities, all of you, 22, 23 of you who are under the IT scanner today, who have evaded tax, please, it's a request, do not do this. You are setting a wrong example. How will an economy of any state, how will the economy of the country run if you do not pay your taxes on time? How will a common man, a general person who's working in a very low profile, who's running from helter-skelter to just get their homes running, how will they face the situation if people like you do not set up and become role models for in terms of tax also, in terms of tax payment also? Don't do the wrong things. You're always getting into the wrong light, you know, whether it's the drug mafia, you look at it where the industry stands. Whether it's the protest, you look where the industry stands. Why aren't you coming in forward when it's time for vaccination? Why aren't you coaxing people and telling them, go ahead, take the vaccination drive? It's going to be helping the society. Why don't you raise your voice when you feel that something is wrong, instead of backing those wrong voices? Why don't you understand that the entertainment industry and all you A-listers sitting there, if you are listening to my voice today, please know this is the voice of a common person. We look up to you. We admire our film industry, but you have no right to bring down the name of such a huge industry by doing this. Because each and everything that you do, I said, even the hairstyles, even the makeup, even the way you walk or the way you talk, what you wear, what you carry, where you go, everything is being noticed by the Aam Janta. So when you have become already a role model, apart from politicians, you are the next in line. So when you have become such a big model for the entire public, then why have you gone and evaded taxes? I think it's you should ask yourselves these questions today, rather than media houses having huge debates and having quarrels on the television screen. I think it's high time big profile A-listers sit up and take notice of where things are going wrong and start setting things the right way again. I don't think so. We belong to an industry which is more than 100 years old, which should go into this, where you evade taxes after being paid so well, hefty prices you take, everything about you is so high and mighty. Then I think this is very wrong what you are doing. And just before I end, if I may just say this one point, the entertainment industry, the film industry of India, the television industry, when I say entertainment industry, everything comes under it, because it's not just the big screen. Today we have the social media, we have web series, we have so many portals where entertainment, where talent is being portrayed. So what I want to say is the Indian entertainment industry, whether you're in films, television, web series, or any other form, any form of social media where entertainment is being served to the entire globe, I think it's high time you just wake up, because you're not just representing an industry, you're representing the entire society, you're representing India on the global platform. So I think we have no right, you have no right to shame India time and again with these petty things that you do. You are entertainers, entertain us, but at the end of the day, you are just a common person like you or me, sitting there. You have to comply with the rules of the government. You have to pay your taxes. So please do your duty. Go ahead, pay your taxes. Don't try to hide. Don't try to malign, because the entertainment industry, the common people look up to you. So don't do it. We love you and we want the same back from you. Thank you so much for your time, and we hope to see you getting into a better frame from now on. Thank you.